Hello everyone, my name is Souls, and today I will show to you another great one. V1 game. This time I played against mighty Pavak, the Fallen Lord. But he wanted to show me he can play even Empire, so he enforced me to take Fallen, a great chance for me to taste even for a few minutes his power. He is a rootless warrior. He smells the weakness from afar. But I must act tough and stand my ground. I'm with Fallen, his powerful race. I can prove myself. Wish me luck, I will need it against mighty Pavak. As you can see, here I try to fast expand, a risky move, but with Fallen.
Shut up, Souls. I will take over from now on. Go back and write useless comments on Armies of Exigo community Discord server. Your must-beloved activity.
As you say, ma'am, but you could have been nicer.
Go now. Let's see. Yes. Fast expanding with Fallen is always wise. Especially against Empire, the only reasonable threat that can come is a tower rush. But this can be easily prevented with a bit of scouting. Souls executed this perfectly here. No gaps. He placed down a deformer immediately after his town hall. This is the way you should do it. Even if you pause for some seconds the harvester's production, you need that hive as fast as possible. Pavak came with one peasant. This must be very annoying for Souls. Souls has no clue what to do. So he turned around with his summoner back into his base, seeking help among the harvesters. Poor Souls tried to catch that annoying peasant into one clutch surround move. But mighty Pavak, with his keen eyes, saw that coming and turned around quickly. With one peasant, Pavak achieved multiple things. 1. Souls was not mining for some seconds. 2. Second hive was greatly delayed. 3. Soul's confidence must have dropped considerably. 4. Soul's early scouting was delayed. Souls is dragging 3 harvesters from main gold to his expansion. This is the best and fastest way to fill up the both bases. Soul's enemy had another advantage in this match. He knew exactly where the Fallen has its lair. Poor Souls now is trying to find the Empire camp, but can't be that hard. There are only 3 available terrains. Souls is making also an incubator for upgrades, or maybe for some spitters. And of course, a soul trap for some advanced units, or just for some XP. Sadly, this is not where the Empire resides. 1 terrain out of 3. Soul's search must continue. Pavak is also not down here. He must have the base from up the mountain. Even though Souls did not saw any buildings, with some basic math knowledge should be obvious. Where the Empire has its main base, I hope Souls thinks the same. He in the past often made mistakes in this regard. Fallen Boy has a fishy idea in his head. This is surprising, because we are speaking about Souls. That vile cocoon is indicating that Souls wants to produce an army of hive guards. This will be fun to watch. Master Souls is sending some stingers across the map for some extra vision. Now he is building a dimension gate, clicking on his mouse with great precision. He took some seconds to admire the HUD full of fallen buildings. But this peaceful time was interrupted by 3 angry swordsmen. Souls was safe. His tower was too powerful, so the enemy retreated, making the second dimension gate. But just when the things were getting funny, a red flame revealed itself out of grey skies. It was a phoenix. Soul's heart must have stopped beating for some seconds. Now his grand master plan was revealed. He must act quickly, otherwise Pavak will prepare with great precision for what it's coming. Souls was lucky this time. He found a base with no upgraded towers and almost no units to counter hive guards. But that same red flame that scouted Soul's master plan was able to force 4 hive guards back. Souls has the map control. He will know when the enemy will expand. Now is just 2 gold mines versus 2 gold mines. The stalkers are a nice touch. They will be able to deal with the phoenixes and blind the towers or even the elven archers. But for that, you first need to research Defile. Pavak is a very bold guy, but even I can make the difference between courage and pure stupidity. He was lucky that he lost only 1 phoenix. But now, Empire knows what will befall against them. A mighty army of flying bugs. Souls is chilling a little, healing his units on the corrupted ground, but he waited enough. He has enough bug power to kill Pavak. Stalkers in front, tanking some elven archers' arrows' damage, dealing with the phoenixes and blinding the towers, even the archers if necessary. The weak hive guards must return home to heal on corrupted ground, and they must always be separated one from another or in small groups because the phoenix fire is deadly. This is the optimal way to play this, but Souls also did an amazing job, losing just 2 guards, or maybe 3. Meanwhile, Pavak lost 1 scout tower, 1 priest, 1 watchtower, 2 peasants, 5 elven archers, 4 phoenixes. And with some basic math, we can see who lost more in that fight. After Souls healed a little, maybe 1 minute, he went again in Pavak base, hoping this will be the end. Sadly, the second time Souls was not able to do as much damage as the first time, and now he also lost his entire army. Clearly, this time around was a more even fight, but the damage in Pavak confidence, his infrastructure, army composition was done. At the very beginning of the fight, Souls expanded, and we could say a major factor in the survival of Pavak was the fact that he managed to place his phoenixes in a way that made Souls stalkers damage themselves and also his guards. A masterfully execution from Pavak. Souls is double expanding, what a madman. But I can see his point of view. Pavak has an army of useless phoenixes. Trying to make the 3rd gold mine, start producing income as fast as he could, dragging 3 harvesters from one of his old gold mines and constantly producing harvesters from dark fortresses. Souls guards are hunting down Pavak scouts, killing maybe 4 of them. Fallen Heir is still doing a good job, even if Souls transferred by now to a more powerful ground army. Souls is building 2 vengeance halls. He took his transfer to ground army very seriously. Pavak was scouting the map with confidence. With his 7 phoenixes, Souls was probably very happy because his army of guards was about to knock at the door of Pavak 3rd expansion. He managed to destroy the tower and prevent the gathering at least for a few more seconds. Because of the threat of 7 angry firebirds, Souls retreated into his main base, going silently at the edge of the map, transferring again some harvesters from his 3rd base to his newer one. Souls had no chill. He wanted to make some damage with his 12 remaining hive guards, so he went to Pavak main gold mine. He was sure the phoenixes were far away at the 3rd Empire base, given the fact he was harassing the peasants there just a few seconds ago. But Pavak, with a masterfully executed attack, he stabbed Souls' air forces right in the back. Fallen Boy tried to do some splitting, but was already too late. Souls managed to kill almost all the peasants that were gathering gold there, but he lost the air control. Souls was a happy man, gathering resources from 4 bases, but a rage was inside him. He had enough of Pavak bullshit dominance, so he individually clicked his units and dragged them one by one in hope to destroy the Empire 3rd expansion. He was also constantly producing reinforcements. The fallen army went with confidence across the entire map, with no prior scouting. Good thing there were no mages around. Souls in the same time was building something insane skills. Pavak scouted fallen army again with 30 phoenixes. Good for him. Souls spitters were everywhere. He managed to hold back Pavak army, in the same time destroying the Empire 3rd expansion. Pavak crawled one more back in the hole he came out, afraid and with no hope of ever killing the fallen army. Some time has passed, and Souls Fallen was chilling. He now has even some Avengers. He might try to destroy Pavak slowly. With the help of 2 handsome Seekers, he will be able now to see what Empire is doing. No more shadow in this realm. Pavak knew this was his last chance, so he tried to do a surprise attack with the powerful knights.
Onward. We shall. They attack us. Our beams are being attacked. What do you want from me? We shall. Onward. What do you want? I await your summons. What do you want from me? I await your summons. We shall prevail. I await your summons. We shall prevail. What do you want? We shall prevail. The building is complete.
Fallen is chilling under the holy fountain, healing slowly. This is a great day to be a bug. Pavak wants to protect his 3rd base, poor guy. He must missed when Souls took the entire map for himself. Right when Souls was going to destroy some buildings, a Grand Empire army was emerging from the shadow. With his positioning, the holy water, the movement speed. Souls should win this.
The Empire is down, the Fallen era has come,